Welcome back to Out of Our League, episode 10.
That's 2 full hands.
That's 2 hands, dude.
Wow.
We're here. Feel very, unprepared for this episode.
Yeah, I feel like this is the one we should be really prepared for.
Yeah, I mean, 10 isn't, a big milestone by any means, but,
We've committed to 10 at least, though.
Right. That's more than a lot of people end up doing.
That's
so.
10 weeks.
It's 10 weeks.
That's more than a month.
It's more than 2 months. It's almost 3 months. Yeah.
Dude. You know what?
Starting off strong.
We're going to take this moment to say thank you to anybody who has watched before.
Yeah.
First-time listeners or watchers. If you're not watching this, there's a video up on YouTube. If you're watching this, you can listen to the audio on Spotify, Apple, Anchor, if you use Anchor. Is it? Well, I think it's just those, right?
I think it's on Google Podcast too. I don't remember. You can find it.
Yeah. Thank you for returning or coming for the first time. Whoa.
Pause.
But yeah, thanks so much. We don't really know how far into the future we're going to go, but I imagine we're going to go as long as we're having a good time.
Yeah, and we're getting closer to having the official studio for it too. About 3 weeks. I'm going to say 3 weeks away from having the building. Now, we have a set in mind that we want to try to make, but that's going to take a little bit more time. But we're going to have a area with hopefully better lighting and just our own space. So keep watching to see what happens. The reason why we're so unprepared for this episode is we decided to not do an artist this week. We decided maybe every 10 episodes we will kind of go back and look at the list, like a retrospective, because we need to get the list in a better order too. We need to go through and break it down by genre and switch things up a little bit. That way it's easier to rank, because it's getting real tricky doing pop artists next to rock and rap and all that.
We ended up doing a few artists injustices, but that'll be addressed in this episode.
Yeah, and it might be shorter because of that, but this is your first episode. There's plenty for you to listen to and see why artists are where they are.
And if you enjoy this, make sure to share it with your friends so you guys can talk about it too.
Yeah.
Do you agree with us? Do you think we're wrong? Do you think I'm talentless?
Yeah, let's get into that real quick.
Well, maybe we should roll the intro music.
I thought that we were doing pictures as the intro. This is all.
Roll it again. I had completely forgotten about
That's
pictures.
Gonna be hilarious.
Oh God,
it's gonna be so funny jumping back in.
I'm so dumb.
Fuck.
Anyway, yeah. So I'm talentless.
Yeah, Michael's in some TikTok beef right now. Why don't you let the people know what happened?
So I was listening to, I can't remember which artist it was. It was probably Coulter Wall or Sturgill Simpson. I was listening to a country radio from an artist radio.
Mm.
And then a song came up and it sounded really familiar. And it was the intro for "You Had Me at Hello" by Day to Remember. But then I looked at it, and the song was "Mama Tried" by Merle Haggard, and it's
the exact
note
same.
for note,
mm-hmm.
same strumming pattern,
Yeah.
same key.
Mm-hmm. It's just the Day to Remember version is slightly slower.
Yeah, and like better audio quality
Right.
because it's a newer song. And so I just made a TikTok, pointed out. I did make the caption "fuck a day to remember," but
I missed that part.
Yeah, maybe that's what gets under people's skin. I don't know. One guy said that I was talentless, and
I want you to read the comments word for word. You don't have to do every single comment, but
I'll just do the ones that hit the hardest.
Yeah, I can't believe how many people like actually got pissed off.
Very butthurt.
How many views are you at right now too? Because I know it's been
it has
jumping.
25 likes and 17 comments.
That's a pretty solid ratio.
1,069.
So it's going.
Yeah, it's going because that's 40 more views than
like
right before
10
we
minutes
started.
ago.
Yeah. So anyway, one guy said, well, a few people are pointing out that it's like they're like, yeah, it's a sample.
Right.
But it's not a sample. Well, at least in my mind, for most people, I think it wouldn't be a sample because they're just replaying what he played. They're not taking his
right.
recording.
They didn't take his audio and alter it. They're playing the same guitar riff, lick, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
At a slower speed. That's more of a interpolation. I think that's how you say it. Which is very common in the music industry. And so is sampling. Sampling is so huge in rap music, pop music. Like it's pretty much every big song has a sample in it.
Right.
Like it is a common thing. But people calling it a sample on these are just wrong.
One person put the definition of a sample, and I'm like, yeah, I could see how you could think that based off of the definition because it's, bar for bar the same thing pulled from another song. But what they're not getting is that they're replaying it themselves.
Right. They didn't just take that audio.
Right. And, in that case, I'm like, yeah, okay, I could get why you would be a little upset. But personally, attacking me immediately is so funny.
It's crazy.
Another person pointed out it's possible that they've never heard that song. Which, what are the fucking chances? But yeah, I guess.
Right.
It would be very insane if that was true.
Right.
I was like, yeah, I mean,
maybe.
No one will actually know because I'm sure Jeremy McKinnon would be like, no, I wrote that.
Right. I wrote that for them.
And then, where was it? The first guy that got pissed said, I don't know if you're brain dead or just can't comprehend that artists sample other artists' music. It's been a thing for a while. I'm sure your mind is blown. And so I responded, I think you're lost, bud. It's not a sample.
Oh, my God.
And then he said, brother, they took a piece of someone's song and played it slower, also known as a fucking sampling. You're on your computer Googling YouTube videos and trying to solve a Blue's Clues riddle. Use that same computer and Google sampling. And then I showed Tanner because it's funny. And Tanner was like, yeah, that's interpooling. And I was like, thank you. I didn't know the term, but I knew it wasn't sampling. And so I told him, it's Google interpooling. They didn't take the original playing from Merle. And then I was like, why are you so upset? Calm down. It's not that serious. And then he was like, because A Day to Remember saved my life.
He didn't just say because A Day to Remember saved my life. He said BC ADTR saved my life, LIOF, right? Or
LOIFE.
Yeah, LOIFE with a black heart emoji. So just based off of that spelling, I know this dude is an MGK fan. I
was thinking that earlier.
I just know that for sure. Also, if you go look at this dude has too much time on his hands. Like, apparently, if he's not saving A Day to Remember, he's playing with Hot Wheels. You see his fucking
No, I
TikTok
didn't.
Go. I'm not trying to be a bully. Go look at his first TikTok video. I'm pretty sure like every video on their TikTok is just like Hot Wheels.
Oh, there are some videos of his 2004 Grand Prix.
Oh, yes.
Which is also part of his name. I'm not gonna say his
Yeah,
exact
we don't
name.
want to dox them completely.
Anyway,
Yeah.
and then another person said, well, they quoted me because I said I didn't want to give them more clout, so I was watching a YouTube video that wasn't them.
Right.
And then he said, as if they already have more clout and talent than you ever will. Enjoy both songs and move on, bozo.
Clown emoji.
Which is two clown
Two
emojis.
clown emojis.
Which
They
is so
doubled up.
funny because he's telling me to move on, but he's taking the time out of his day to comment that. And then I was like, you're toxic. Why are you so upset? And he hasn't responded because I'm right.
Right.
Why are you so upset?
To go back real quick and talk about interpolling, it is a huge thing in the industry. It happens all the time. Lil Nas X did it with a Nirvana song and got the approval from Courtney Love, who's another big one. I know there was another big one not too long ago. I think Taylor Swift gave Right Said Fred a writing credit because she interpoled the I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt like cadence and tune on, I think it was Look What You Made Me Do. I think she gave him a writing credit on that. So like, interpolling and sampling is a massive part of the industry, but it's about giving credit, especially with interpolling. If you're interpolling, typically you have to give credit or approval by the artist or the estate. Otherwise, they can sue for big money.
Yeah,
like,
and that was like my whole reasoning for pointing it out is I never noticed it myself. I'll be honest, I've never heard that Merle Haggard song.
right.
And then other people have noticed it before. I saw some Reddit posts like, hey, have you guys heard this? And the whole reason I was pointing it out is because I've never heard that. And also, that's very unoriginal to pretend like you wrote it.
Right.
Because they didn't give him credit. So I'm guessing they're pretending like they wrote that.
Or, I mean, there is the chance they've never heard
very fucking slight chance.
Yeah, it's very unlikely. Just the weird thing, though, is the people, like, coming at you so hard already about this. Like, hey, look. like
I can understand debating it. I'm fine debating.
Right.
It's just really funny when they just go after, like, you're a clown. Or, like, personal attack because they have nothing to actually contribute.
Yeah, it's weird. Dude, the Islanders are already getting fucked up.
2-0.
2-0 in the first. God.
That's quick.
Damn it. Yeah. They scored the first one in like 3 minutes. It was brutal. We got a scoreboard up right now. Watching all the NHL scores. Fucking Colorado's lost like their last 2 games. Lost to Seattle. You were stoked about that.
Yeah. Which is not even like a notable win. Well, it's a notable win
is for
Seattle.
Right.
But it doesn't like help them or anything.
No, they're done for the season, but they still need every win they can just for confidence and all of that shit.
I'd say I bet having people like Gio was cool for like advice and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it brought the team down because he didn't want to be there.
No.
I'm sure chemistry is still a problem.
Yeah, y'all just got somebody new. One of y'all's players that y'all got in like the draft officially started playing. I can't remember his name, but he's been doing well.
Yeah.
I forgot to look up his name before
I'm
this.
gonna pay a lot more attention next season.
Yeah.
This was a rough one.
Yeah, I mean, I know people were like, oh, Vegas like almost won the cup their first year, like high hopes for Seattle. It was so unlikely what Vegas was able to do starting out, like up into this point. I think this is the worst season they've had so far. What they've been able to do is nuts. It's insane. So people obviously got their hopes up for Seattle. I mean, it's not a bad thing. You know, they're not last in the league. They're low, but they're not last.
Yeah.
They're figuring it out. They still have the best uniforms in the league, so at least they got that going. Colorado losing their last 2, though, I don't know how to feel because part of me is like, they've already won their division. You know, they clinched that they're playing in the finals already too. These losses don't really matter other than winning the President's Trophy, which also doesn't matter.
Right.
If you're talking winning Stanley Cups, like that's what you want. No one is playing for the President Trophy. You know what I mean? They won it last year.
Like an extra fun thing to have.
Yeah, the whole narrative last year was like, oh, Colorado could win the Cup this year. Holy shit, they won the President's Trophy. Last time they did that was it was either 95 or 2002. One of the two times they won the Stanley Cup. Their last time they did this, they won the Stanley Cup. Maybe it'll happen again. It's like,
I wouldn't rely on that.
No, that doesn't mean, just because you get it does not mean. There's so many things that go into the playoffs, like who's healthy, just who's hot, like at that moment, how's your goaltending. So I'm not too bummed right now about the 2 losses because they're already in. If anything, I'm just like, well, hopefully they're just kind of like taking it easy right now, resting up a little bit. And I know Kadri is back in the lineup as of yesterday, I believe.
Oh,
so it was
nice.
also probably like he's been out for a month or two trying to figure out where our lines are at before playoffs.
Why was he out?
Injury. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't anything surgery. That required surgery. Landeskog might be back come playoffs, but
That'd be big.
yeah.
It's backpedaling slightly. It would be assuming that President's Trophy means that you win the Stanley Cup is the same thing as assuming a lead in the third period means an automatic win.
Right. You just never know. There's
Yeah.
too many variables. Did you have any baseball news?
Yeah, I've got some sports news. A little NHL news that we'll find this funny, but it's not funny. Marshawn Lynch becomes the minority investor in the Kraken.
No, that's sick. The
Yeah.
video of him doing donuts on the ice on the Zamboni was awesome.
I just thought we would find it funny because of what happened when I was trying to surprise you with that.
Oh, yeah, you're like,
you were like, oh, are they playing an outdoors game? And I was like, no.
I'm like, oh, they already like sold the team?
I was like, no,
No.
never mind. It's like
The first one was
like, hey, guess what? Oh, you got $1 million. It's like, no, my news sucks now.
The first one was a legitimate question. Like, I wouldn't have been surprised if they already put him in an outdoor game.
Right.
You know? The second one was like, well, I got to just dig at it now.
I kind of like hyped it up a little, I guess.
Yeah, you
It's like, ooh, I got some news.
Yeah, you said, I got some exciting news about the Kraken, and I was like, exciting, okay.
It's kind of exciting.
It is.
Not that exciting.
No, not. If we're talking about exciting news, Colorado and Columbus are playing a game next year in like Finland.
What? That's
Yeah.
cool.
They're doing like a World Series thing now where like, you know, the NFL goes and plays like a game or two in London.
Yeah,
whatever it
baseball
is.
did that last year. They played in London.
Yeah, they're going to, I guess, start going and like playing a game or two in other countries throughout the season.
That's
so
cool.
That's sick. Very cool.
Doubt they go to Russia.
Nope. Not anytime soon.
I have one piece of NBA news. The only award given out so far, Marcus Smart got Defensive Player of the Year.
Hell yeah.
After we talked a little shit on him the other few episodes ago where we were talking about him flopping.
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah,
that. That
he's
was
the
more you
first
and
guard.
Jesse.
He's the first guard since Gary Payton.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So congrats to Marcus Smart. If I had been watching this season, maybe I would have said something, but I don't care about basketball right now.
Are we too dark?
It might be a little dark. Let me fix that.
Okay, sorry.
We'll be right back. But yeah, that was my one
Basketball.
piece of basketball news.
Kyrie got fined. I can't remember
Oh, he
how
did?
much. Yeah, he was in the first game against the Celtics. You know, the Celtics are mad at him because last year in the playoffs, like after a game, he stomped on the logo on the mascot.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And so they're playing each other in the first round. The fans are going at him. He's going at them like they're talking shit at each other. Kyrie flipped him off multiple times. Like there was one after he drained a shot as he was like running away, like running down the sideline, gave him the finger. There was one where he was on the outside, towards the fans, put his hands behind his head and gave him 2 fingers behind the head. I can't remember how much he got fined, but
who cares?
Yeah, I mean,
it's a fine.
Yeah.
If you have that kind of money, who gives a shit?
No, I mean, it was fun. It made it fun, like them going back and forth. There is like a line with it, like, fans, there's going to be some nights where he's into it and he wants to talk that shit or whatever, and then there's going to be other nights where he's more locked in and just wants to focus on playing.
Yeah, there's going to be moments where he's just going to ignore them.
Yeah.
Or not even notice it.
And then I know it's happened twice now, I think both times with Minnesota, the last like 2 games, or the first 2 games of this like series, there's been protesters. So like one lady glued herself to the court.
Oh, I saw that. She had like a chain.
No, that was a different lady.
Oh, it was?
The next game after that, a lady chained herself to the goal.
I saw that one. I didn't see the glue.
Yeah.
I thought. See, I saw the chain, and in the comments somebody mentioned glue, so I just figured it was the same thing.
No, it was the game before, and it's something to do in protest. I think like the owner or whatever.
The chicken farm
the
thing.
chicken farm thing where he's like killing chickens.
So I think the chickens had a disease.
He's like throwing them in an incinerator or something like that.
Well, it was like essentially an incinerator, but what he did was like turn off the air in like their barn, and it just like suffocated them. And people were mad about that, and I could see why. There's the possibility that they like had a really harsh death.
Right.
Well, what do you want them to do? Cut off their head and let them run around, or like snap their neck brutally?
Yeah. There's no good way to really go about it.
You want to inject them with lethal serum or something?
That'd be brutal. Sorry, 3-0.
My gosh.
Islanders, Rangers. God damn it.
Who's the goalie right now?
Probably Sorokin. Let me click and see if it says. Is it not going to say? All right, man.
I saw it. Go down.
Here or back
or
here?
Back where yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. There you go.
Yep.
Sorokin. Is he at the bottom?
Probably. It's Varlamov. God.
Yikes, man.
Damn it, dude. Oh, well. What do you do?
Turn the air off and let your chicken suffocate.
I guess. I'm trying to think if there was any other basketball news I had heard.
Kyrie broke Ramadan in the middle of a game. His fast for Ramadan. Because he's Buddhist.
Yeah.
He like walked off with food. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I can't think of any basketball news. I got some MLB news.
Let's hear it.
So first thing I want to get out of the way is Trevor Bauer's suspension got extended through the 29th of April. Not really surprised.
No.
I did read up a little bit on it, and I told you a little bit about it. But, so he was accused by a woman that he met, I think it was through Instagram. Either way, they met online. And, am I in the camera frame?
Yeah, you're in frame.
Okay. I felt like I was really far off. But either way, they met online, and they had some sort of long enough relationship that she accused him of assaulting her and doing sexual acts without consent. And what came out in court was that she lied about having like CAT scans and stuff that showed like damage. The doctor was like, no, they actually showed no damage.
Oh shit.
That she's claiming. And that's only like part of it that I saw that was like, no, he didn't do that. And then like I saw another article that was like he engaged in rough sex, but that was the extent of it. So I don't know
It's all just a mess.
I don't know fully because I think that's still ongoing.
Right.
But yeah, if he's being falsely accused, that's fucked up. But you still gotta
treat it like
it's real when you don't have the full story yet.
Right.
So there's that. I had to look it up because I didn't know what actually happened. I knew it was like assault, but I didn't know
the full extent.
The full thing.
Yeah.
And then pitch clock. Apparently, it's working great in the minors.
Hell yeah.
Has been shaving off 20 to 25 minutes of every game.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, which is a lot because games last like 3 hours.
Right.
So that's good. And they're introducing that next year in the MLB. 2023. As well as they're taking away shift next year. So as the infield like shifts over because a certain hitter pulls or pushes the ball a certain direction, they're taking that away, which I don't know. I'm indifferent about it. I could see where it'd be a little bit more interesting because if you're that hitter, you're probably never going to get a hit if you pull the ball every time you hit, and they're just going to shift over into that.
Right.
You're just going to ground out. So I could see that.
That makes sense. It is just kind of weird, though. Like, you're taking away some of the defense, though. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. They're just basically making it so it's not a guaranteed out or as guaranteed of an out. I think another part of it was infielders have to stay on the dirt because they'll play deep into the grass. I think that was part of it is they have to stay in the dirt. I don't know if that is the same for bunt defense, if they're able to get into infield grass. We'll see. But that's coming in 2023 as well. And then there's ad patches being added to uniforms next season, which is kind of cool. So like the NBA jerseys have like the Thunder have like loves.
Yeah. Which I think is one of the worst ones.
Yeah. As soon as they put the loves patch on all the jerseys, they started losing games like crazy.
They're so fucking big.
And they're ugly.
Yeah.
I mean, it just clashes with... You already have 3 colors going on.
Right, and then you add those. It just doesn't make any sense. I think NHL is still supposed to get ad patches. I don't know if that's next season. I think it might be, but they started last year the helmet ads.
Right, yeah. I've noticed those.
So more and more places it's just becoming more...
frequent.
Yeah, that everyone just has all these ads on their jerseys, but yet fucking UFC made them get rid of it.
Yeah. And then they're the ones that make you pay every time you have to...
Yeah.
That you want to watch.
Yeah. Bullshit.
Yeah. The first team that has ads already, I don't think they have them on their jerseys yet. But it's the Padres, and they have Motorola.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so they have like a circular M.
That's kind of cool.
M. Yeah. So, my guess is Blue Jays are going to have like Tim Hortons or something like that.
Right.
Seattle Mariners are probably going to have Starbucks, which is like the classic Seattle ad for every team.
That's who the Kraken's sponsor is, I believe, whenever they add the patches, because like their fucking Zamboni is a Starbucks ad.
Yeah.
It's wrapped in the Starbucks logo.
They have Climate Pledge Arena is the arena. It's like super eco-friendly.
Yeah.
And then they have like a bunch of Starbucks ads on their boards. Then they have like hardware stuff. I can't remember. It's some like Planet Earth, protect Mother Earth kind of thing. I don't know why I'm doing air quotes. Something like that on their helmets, and I can't remember what it is, but it's like a environmentally friendly kind of thing.
That's dope.
Yeah, so good on them.
Yeah.
But I think that's all the sports news I have. I can't think of anything NFL related.
Still no news with Baker. Debo might go to the Jets.
Debo doesn't want to be a wide back. He just wants to be a receiver.
Yeah. What else?
Oh, part of what's going on with Baker is if the Browns release his contract, there are a few teams that are going to grab him.
Steelers and Carolina. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, there was another one. I don't think it was Steelers. It was Carolina.
Was it Saint? It was Steelers. I told you Steelers earlier today. I'm almost positive. It was either Steelers or Saints.
I thought it was Seattle.
Nah. I'm sure they're on the list too.
I think Miami was one of them.
I could have swore it was Steelers. I'm trying to see if I can find it now.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Steelers grabbed him because of Dwayne passing. They have a hole in the form of Mason Rudolph.
I'm never going to find it now.
I remember you saying, but I don't
Steelers.
Was it?
Yeah.
I didn't remember you saying Steelers. Maybe I was just thinking about Carolina too much. Whatever. So that's that. If the Browns release his contract, I don't see it happening, though.
No, they're going to try to use him for collateral with the draft, right?
Yeah, that's smartest business choice is to do that.
Right.
But you would think they would care about him as a person, but obviously they don't.
Nope. I don't know what the deal with that is. It's so stupid.
They're just a bunch of assholes.
I can't think of any. I know there was other stuff. Tom Brady made a tweet that was like he added Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and was it fucking oh my God, what's his name? Aaron Rodgers. I think it was those three quarterbacks. It was
those three and one other person.
With like the eyeball emoji, and it's like, okay.
And it's different conferences, so I don't know what that was.
I don't know.
Maybe some kind of committee. I don't know.
Or maybe they're gonna do like what was it fucking Kelsey and
Travis Kelce
and Kittle did last year, where like they
like
had
a quarterback's day.
Yeah, they did like a whole week or something. Where like the aren't they tight ends? They're tight ends. They did like a tight end camp. Where like
they did a camp.
Yeah,
I was thinking about tight end day that George Kittle created, where it's like Happy National Tight End Day, and it's like acknowledging tight ends. They don't get enough recognition.
I forgot about that. I think this was like a whole week-long thing where like they had cool. Like they went somewhere and stayed in like hotels or whatever, and just put on this like big camp where I think they even brought in like college kids and stuff to like help help everyone just like teach different techniques for the position and stuff. So maybe they're gonna do a quarterback thing together. I don't know. It's just weird. I know he did it just to get attention. You know?
Obviously, yeah.
Like
it's very cryptic. It's gonna get attention.
Like when the TikTok of his that popped up on my feed the other day,
cringy.
where he like wasn't he like lip syncing?
He was lip syncing to the new Jack Harlow.
Yeah, and like doing signs and stuff.
He's like L-A, and then someone was like, "What are you doing?" He's like,
Nothing.
It was like obvious that he was doing a TikTok.
Cringe.
Yeah. Go kiss your kids.
Yeah, dude.
On the mouth. Freaking weirdo. Let's go make out with your son.
Oh my God. List?
I think.
Hang on. No, wait. Hold up.
Oh. Hold up.
I gotta talk that shit real quick. Fucking Damon, dude. We have to get him on the podcast.
Oh,
ASAP.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
He's just been pissing me off, dude. So he does this bit now where like every time he listens to an episode, he texts me like he's part of the conversation. So I mean,
we did ask for that.
We did, but like
not from him though.
I'll just get like 9:57 a.m. on Monday. I just get a text that says golf is the hardest sport, hands down. Don't at me. To which I said wrong in all caps. He said, "Bro, my argument is that golf is one of the only sports that is literally all skill. A great athlete can start playing football, basketball, baseball, etc., and at least be a decent player. A great athlete won't pick up a golf club for the first time and be decent. Athleticism can't cover up your deficiencies in golf, but it can in pretty much every other sport." My counter argument is hockey is at least harder because it's a combination of soccer and football and kind of a stretch, but golf too because of the skill it takes to shoot the puck. Because we were talking about like hand placement for golf and hockey shooting, but like the conditioning it takes too. He said, also you'll see it all the time in baseball where they just draft great athletes that don't even play baseball. Like Johnny Manziel got drafted in the MLB, LOL, hashtag LAWD. LAWD. Before he could get that text in, I did say a golf swing and slap shot aren't that far off, and he just gave me the thumbs down because we're in Apple Message. Said pretty much every pro hockey player plays golf in their spare time, and that's facts. They're related sports.
When you were reading me these, I mentioned Steph Curry winning that celebrity tournament.
Right.
And he had a great score.
There's so many athletes that play golf for fun.
There's a lot of it happens a lot with baseball players. They play a shit ton of golf.
Yeah. And then this is what, oh my God, this is what pissed me off. He said, all saying, little spelling, little grammar error here too, idiot. All saying is that a prime Tiger Woods would be an MVP in hockey faster than a hockey player could win the Masters. Bro, what a bad take. I said cap in all caps with 3 exclamation points. Bro's ankles couldn't handle it because he just got in that bad accident last year and fucked up his ankles. So I can list some hockey players that played golf throughout their career that if they focused on that full time, they could have an easier shot at the Masters than Tiger would a Stanley Cup. He'd be a 4th line guy at best. He thumbs down to both of them and then didn't have anything to say back after that. The next messages were, I'm down to come on whenever for Drake. And then he texted me and said, just Tuesday, 2:05, he just said chain smokers. And then yesterday at 3:54, he said, "Bad baby, por favor." So those are artists he wants us to add to who we're gonna listen to. That's my.
I love that he says it out of context, just like chain smokers.
I need to find another example because like
it's not like he went back and listened again. It's just on his mind. Hey,
right.
They should do chain smokers. What a random thought to have.
Like, okay.
I'm glad you like it that much, though, Damon.
Same. This is from March 28th, 11:53 a.m. He was in Vegas! Exclamation point. Next message. Yes! Exclamation point. Third message. Fuck Derek Carr. Fourth message. 3-team trade and get Baker in Vegas because it'll make me happy. Like,
what is going on?
It's
like the last words of a madman.
It's so funny. Like, it'll take me a minute to process, like, oh, fuck, he's talking about this part of the podcast. Because there's been other times where he'll hit me with something. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, the podcast. I'm like, okay, man.
He's finishing his thoughts in text form.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I love and appreciate it. It's just the fucking Tiger Woods thing pissed me off.
That seemed like he did that just to piss you off.
Oh, I think he did. I wouldn't be surprised. But he's also a madman, and I wouldn't be surprised if he fully believes that too. So, sorry, got to check. It's still 3-0 because they haven't started the second period. All right. I know we just re-upped the cameras not too long ago. Should we do it before we start the list, though? That way we don't get in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's probably smart. The sun keeps changing.
Yeah, it's a bastard. Dude, I keep resting on my new tattoo, and it's just getting fucking itchy. It's driving me nuts.
All right, I'm going to read the camera.
Love knobs, dude.
I'm just going to cut right there.
No!
I love knobs, too.
I was talking about a lumbar knob. Chill,
that
bro.
Sound much better.
All right.
The
list.
So yeah, we didn't listen to an artist this week. Want to address the list, but what I've worked on, You haven't worked on it yet.
Yeah, I told you I was going to, and then I fucking didn't.
You've been a busy guy.
I've been busy.
I made that playlist they were talking about.
Yeah.
It's called Ool Best Of, all caps, O, 3 O's, L, and then Best Of. The Best Of isn't capitalized, but it's the abbreviated version of our podcast name.
Ooh.
And then it's Ledbetter.Michael. I think it is. That's me, obviously. It's under my profile, but yeah, it's called Ool Best Of, and then it has our logo as the image. And it has, I put 3 of my favorite songs, except for a couple artists. I put 2. Three of my favorite songs from all the artists we've done so far.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously we'll add to that eventually, probably around the time that we do episode 20.
Yeah.
I guess. And then Tanner's going to do...
I'm going to add my favorites.
His favorites.
To it as well. You're going to put a link to that.
Sorry, that's only on Spotify.
Yeah. Whoopsies.
I don't use Apple Music, and you can't make playlists like that
No.
people can listen to it.
Right. So, find it on Spotify. I'm sure the link will be on this video.
Yeah, I can do something.
List. So let's start with rap. Let's put rap into its own category because I feel like that's what we've listened to the most next to rock.
Mm-hmm.
For a refresher, the current list goes Mac Miller, Foo Fighters, Nirvana, J. Cole, Jay-Z, Miley, 4 Year Strong, Frank Ocean, Eminem, Ariana Grande, Issues, What Was Me, Creed / Limp Bizkit, A Day to Remember, Nickelback, MGK.
MGK is kind of an outlier. Where do we put him?
Shit.
He's in his own list of gross.
Yep.
I feel like until he has more non-rap albums than rap albums, he's going to stay in rap, I imagine. Even though he's not doing rap right now. Apparently he hasn't abandoned it, though.
Yeah, that's what he says, but it sure seems like it. I almost say put him in punk or punk rock. That way we can just keep shitting on it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's what he's currently doing. I get your point of, like, he has more rap albums, but goddamn is he trying to push the narrative hard on TikTok and interviews. Like, no, I'm fucking emo, dude. I'm emo. Emo. Coping. His Sunday Conversation episode that he did with Barstool is fucking cringy, too.
Hated it.
Yeah.
He's, like, playing into it, and it's, like...
Not good.
It's hurting you.
Yeah. Not anything that Caleb or Glennie did. Just the way he acted on there did not like. I don't know. Just did not like how MGK. Anyways, whatever. Are we just going to move them down onto this list based off of how they are on the main list? Or are we going to debate placement?
We can reassess placement if there's artists that have dropped more recent stuff since that episode or since we listened last. That we could talk about that for a second too.
None of them have dropped new albums other than MGK. Oh, well, he's in a different league. Never mind.
J. Cole hasn't had
He's just been
just J. Cole album, but he's been
right. He's had a bunch of features. They did a Dreamville tape that was fucking dope, but
sick.
We don't count those whenever we're going through
Right.
the artists, so can't add them here. If we were to move them down, just how they are from top to bottom, it would go Mac, J. Cole, Jay-Z, Eminem, and that's it.
That seems right.
Okay. You don't
Seems right to me.
Okay, I agree. I just wanted to make sure.
I don't see any point in arguing that placement. Again, Eminem, you can go listen to that episode. The episode's titled Podcast to Be Murdered By. We shit on him a little bit on that episode, but he does have a lot better music now than he had, like, what was it, Recovery, or was it Relapse first?
I think it was Relapse and then Recovery.
Relapse up until Kamikaze. That was garbage. And then, the early thousands, you could say a lot more things than you can now.
Right.
For good reason.
Sorry, I'm just cutting and pasting right now because I don't feel like typing this all out. How you been doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
I'm feeling pretty good mentally.
I'm fucking jealous.
You've had it rough.
I have been unwell this week, and I don't know what my problem is.
I get those weeks. It's,
Super cool.
It's a depression thing. You just have good weeks and you have rough weeks.
I haven't even felt
I'm just gonna embrace this high that I'm on for a while.
I haven't even felt depressed. Like, I've just felt off. Like, I had like a panic attack driving home the other day out of nowhere. Like, I felt fine all day, and for some reason, like, something just fucking made me start spiraling while I was driving, to the point where, like, I thought I was about to pass out or something, and I had to pull over to the side of the road, or I thought I was going to have to pull over to the side of the road, but instead I was like, no, you're fine. I blasted the AC and was just like, you're good.
Wake up.
You're good. And made it home. Still didn't feel right. Felt a little bit better today, but still not.
We kind of figure out what might not be part of it. You've been sitting down a lot.
I've been sitting down all week in a room by myself, pretty much at work.
Door closed
with
sometimes.
The door closed, just watching like murder mystery documentaries.
Yeah, that's a great.
So that's probably what it is.
It's a great environment for your mental health.
I'm hoping I'm almost done with that job that I'm working on, so I'm hoping that tomorrow I'll feel more like me. But it hasn't been. There's been a few times during this recording, I don't know if you've like noticed, but I like started to have many little panic attacks.
No.
Okay.
You do well hiding it.
Thanks.
Well, maybe I'll notice that.
Yeah, if you watch, you'll probably see me like fumble for my leg, or like I'll start turning a bunch, like try to play it off. Yeah.
I've been there. I know what that's like. I haven't had a panic. Well, knock on wood. There's not any wood around me. I haven't had a panic attack in a while. I've had some anxiety attacks, but I haven't really had like anything high stress. And you've had some high stress.
It's been a pretty stressful month with stuff going on in my family, and then the shop building that we're about to get. Like, it's just a whole lot going on.
It's a normal reaction from your brain, and you're just not prepared for it.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going on here.
Good times. Thanks, Dr. Mike.
No problem. I'm like the therapy gecko.
Oh my God. All right, rock. So I've already moved 2 down.
Oh, you know what?
What?
We have some kind of beach behind us, but at the snap of our fingers, we could have our list behind us. You could just send me like screenshots or be like, hey, look, that's the list. I can cut this part out.
No, leave it in.
Okay. That's just for you.
1, 2, 3. That was
there's
bad.
the list.
Do it again. Do it again. 1, 2, 3.
And there's the list
There's
behind
the
us.
list. Maybe. Maybe not.
I'm gonna leave all of that in.
Maybe this green screen doesn't work. And we're just sitting in front of it.
If it doesn't
for
work,
no
I'm leaving
reason.
that in anyway. That's very fitting for us. This is going to be a sort of visual podcast. So when you get the time, if you want to just check in, we're wearing some pretty fun outfits right now, too.
All Hawaiian drip. We don't have our hats on because of the headphones. It would have been a bitch to do. But if you come to Norman Music Fest, you'll see the full experience, and you'll get to see 2 more beautiful boys wearing the full Hawaiian drip. So, yeah. Right now in rock, I've got Foo Fighters and Nirvana. Okay?
That's the only rock we've done?
Well,
Oh, so far.
I had a question. Are we going to split this into subcategories, subgenres of like metalcore, hardcore, new metal, punk? Or are we going to throw it all under the main?
I think for now, throw it under the main of rock.
Okay.
Because I think Limp Bizkit is the only non-rock, right? Well,
4
there's a
Years
Day to
Strong
Remember, yeah.
and A Day to Remember Issues.
Do we do
What Was
rock and
Me?
then core, and then when we have more core, sub core category? That's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're just gonna make it one.
Like if we did knocked loose, then we would have a whole nother category under rock.
Right. You know, did
What do you guys think? We'll be back for this list again.
right. Let us know how you want us to split it up. Also, I'm just realizing this. Did Woe Is Me have 3 albums?
They had,
Or did they just have 2? Because part of me is starting to think that they only had 2 and then an EP.
If they didn't have 3, it would have been 2 and an EP.
I'm checking right now. Because if that's the case, they're off the list. They have 3. Well, no. Numbers Deluxe and Genesis. So yeah, it's just 3. Sorry,
Well,
2.
We could throw them onto our
Minor
league.
Yeah.
I doubt they're gonna have another album.
Oh, no.
I would put money down that they won't.
Yeah, I would take you up on that.
So yeah, we'll have our minor league list too.
Yeah, and I'm not going to break that up into subcategory.
No, we'll just have them on there.
Are we keeping Creed / Limp Bizkit the same? Because as of right now, I'm not done moving everything over.
We're always gonna be indifferent about it.
Right. As of right now, I'm not done. It's Foo Fighters, Nirvana, 4 Year Strong, Issues, Creed / Limp Bizkit, and then it would be A Day to Remember, Nickelback, MGK.
Yeah.
You cool with that?
I don't see any problem with that
Okay.
order. I think Creed Limp Bizkit just has to stay on the same level until they're separated from genre. Because we're always gonna. I'm never going to admit that I like Limp Bizkit more than Creed.
And I will never say never. I will never say
That was a great movie.
Creed is better.
Never Say Never was a great movie.
Never saw it.
Me and Jonathan Gushing went and saw that in theaters. we were like preteens, and we were the only boys in there. It was like girls our age and younger, and then moms. It's actually a really good documentary. I won't knock it.
Were y'all big Bieber fans, or
No, I think we saw it as a joke. But we ended up liking it.
That's a good bit.
Joke is on us.
True.
We paid $8 to watch something
God
as a joke,
damn it!
and then we liked it.
Holy fuck, dude.
Uh,
All right, so the rock list now is I'm fucking stupid. Foo Fighters, Nirvana, 4 Year Strong, Issues, Creed / Limp Bizkit, A Day to Remember, Nickelback. Oh, I need to put MGK. MGK. All right, so then let's do pop. I guess it would be
Miley,
then Ariana. Because
yeah,
Frank isn't pop. We're gonna have to make a R&B.
R&B, yeah,
'Cause that's what you would consider him, right? I mean,
R&B or hip hop. But he doesn't. Hip hop has rap usually, right?
yeah.
Or
I
there's
mean, he
some
kind of
element.
raps.
Kind of, yeah.
So we'll make that like a slash category, R&B / hip hop.
They're very closely related anyway.
Right.
The only, like, if we did Celeste, then I would say she's just R&B, or like her, or someone like her. Who am I thinking of?
You got it.
I get them confused, and I can't even remember the other person now. But yeah, you get what I mean.
SZA.
SZA, yeah. I get them confused.
I do too. I'm not gonna lie.
I like to remember that her plays guitar. I think that's,
She do.
yeah.
Her does play guitar.
Her does play guitar very well.
That feels
That feels so wrong to say.
That's not a good sentence. All right. So we kind of flew through this.
The Islanders scored 3-1.
Oh, goddamn. Let's go.
What's left in the second? 8?
8 minutes, 20 seconds. Not much. Panthers are winning, of course. They have scored more goals than any other team this season. It's fucking nuts. Buffalo is beating New Jersey. That's crazy. Penguins are smashing the Bruins 3-0 right now. Happy for you, Jesse. Jets are beating Carolina. That's fucking nuts. Jets are up 2-1.
That is kind of wild.
Carolina's top tier. And Flyers are beating Canadians. That's not surprising. Canadians are the worst or second to worst team. But Cole Caulfield has popped the fuck off since they got their new coach over there, too. It's been nuts. It's been...
That was like as if someone interrupted you, but it was all you. It was like somebody bumped into you and did that in your face, and then you're like, whatever. Oh, I could smell it. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's rank.
I don't know what my problem is. All right, the list. So, Joe Pesci is still in his own league.
Well,
for now.
We have Weird Al on the list.
Yeah.
I figured they would be. What league is that?
That's true.
Other?
Yeah, other.
We'll get to Weird Al eventually.
Weird Al is going to be great. I'm so excited for Weird Al, dude.
Are his songs in albums, or are they all singles?
Oh, no, he's got albums, dude.
Oh, he does?
Does
he
got
have originals, or is
albums.
it all covers?
I think he's got some originals. I think it's predominantly parodies.
I keep saying covers. Yeah, it's parodies.
He has... Bro, does he have albums? He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 albums, dude.
Fuck, that's like a fourth of the Wiggles.
What a weird way to... Oh my God. What a wacky comparison. God, there's so many hits in his discography, too.
That's going to be a long one.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be a weird episode.
The list.
Right, we'll see you next week.
As of right now, it goes rap, Mac Miller, J. Cole, Jay-Z, Eminem, rock, Foo Fighters, Nirvana, 4 Year Strong, Issues, Creed / Limp Bizkit, A Day to Remember, Nickelback, MGK. Pop, Miley Cyrus, Ariana Grande. R&B / hip-hop, Frank Ocean. Other, Joe Pesci. Minor League, Chapel, Woe Is Me, Nightmares, Favorite Weapon.
Nice.
Yeah. Something we can bring up too is an idea that we had potentially to do this episode instead that we didn't, that we could do next episode if it sounds interesting, is since we've done all big artists, like we've done main artist for the list, would be do a minor league episode where we would pick 3 artists who only have like 1 album. And the examples that we came up with were Wet Leg, or is it Wet Legs? It's
Wet Leg.
Wet Leg, really good album.
Great album.
Mike Dimes, solid album. And then who was the one you said? You had another one. I forgot him already. It was someone you sent me a while back.
Soul Glow.
Yes. So that's something that we might do if anyone's interested, is pick 3 minor league artists to listen to.
We also thought about doing Unity TX.
Oh, yeah, that was another one. Unity TX. So maybe 4.
Because then we had Wet Leg is like folky indie rock.
Yeah.
And then
Mike Dimes is just rap.
Mike Dimes is rap. And then Unity TX is new metal.
New metal hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Soul
Glow is just hardcore.
I'd say it's more hardcore than new metal. There's
just elements of new metal, not necessarily rap.
I would say there's more elements of rap than there is new metal. Because, like, they have one or two songs that are just, like, straight up rap songs.
Oh, I haven't listened to their album.
Oh,
I
really?
just heard their hits.
The Ruckus, that song is, like, 30 seconds.
Yeah, but I mean,
Fire.
I've heard, I can't name them, but
Right.
I've heard like 2 or 3 other songs.
I think they're more hardcore with a big rap influence, but we thought it'd be fun to, like, if we do a minor league episode, try to spread the artist to where we're getting multiple genres. That way, if you're not into one, then you have another artist maybe that you haven't listened to in that genre that you like.
Right.
That way we can keep adding to that as well, and just to kind of like switch up the podcast. That's why we did this week, where we didn't sit down with an artist like and go through all of it, because we kind of wanted to just, I don't know.
And we get a sort of a break.
Yeah,
It's
because
not as mentally taxing.
right, I can't imagine like if we would have random generated an artist this week, like
There's a lot of
not
artists we have with a lot of albums.
yeah, and some not great ones, not ones
Not
that
great
I'm
artists.
right, ones that I'm not looking forward to.
Yeah, like Maroon
So-
5.
They've got some bangers.
Oh.
They've got some bangers. I can't imagine how much worse my mental health would potentially be, though, if I was stuck in that room listening to an artist that I couldn't change. You know what I mean? Like, if I had to just sit there and listen to an artist this week while I was just coiling books.
Yeah, you would
all
have to
day.
get up and walk around for a little bit.
Yeah.
Go outside.
At least I've been able to watch Netflix and, like, switch up what I'm watching, you know?
Yeah.
Or I switch to YouTube. So I'm in control a little bit, but I've still been an idiot just watching these dark ass shows.
What'd you watch first?
John Wayne Gacy documentary. Watched it in one sitting. It's pretty crazy. I only knew like the
gist of it?
yeah, I didn't know a ton about it. It's fucked up. Obviously.
Right.
There's some crazy shit in it.
They go into heavy detail?
Yeah,
I'll have to check it out.
it's wild. Then I watched season 2 of Tiger King, because I had never seen that, and everyone obviously watched the first season
Right.
because of COVID. It was good. It wasn't obviously as like fun as the first season was, because there wasn't this big huge history for them to go through.
Yeah.
It was what's happened since Tiger King season 1 came out.
I mean, I didn't watch it, and I still haven't. I don't think I will.
I would recommend it if you liked the first season, just because it does have some interesting stuff in it, because they go more in detail about what happened to Carol's missing husband, and there's some crazy shit about him. You find out more about the guy that was paid to be the hitman to go kill Carol,
That's kind of...
and more shit out about what's the shithead that stole the park from Joe, that went out, like, was from Vegas, and what's his name? I don't remember what his name. It's not important. You find out that he has been doing some real shady shit too.
Of course.
Right. So watched that, and then today I watched a documentary on the Son of Sam killings. That was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It turned more into, it was about this guy who had been working on this case basically from the jump. He wasn't like a cop or anything. He was like a reporter that just got heavily into it and decided he was going to try to figure this out, because he knew it was more than just the one guy.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes so many turns and shit. It's fucking crazy. You never really get a solid answer, but they do end it very nicely, and that's all I'll say, because I don't want to spoil it. The ending goes, makes you go, oh fuck, oh shit. So
he is still out there.
maybe,
Well, maybe
not.
if you know anything about some Sam, maybe. Probably not.
Probably not.
Maybe. But you never know.
Who knows?
Probably not though. Don't worry about it. Well, maybe you should.
Fuck. God damn it, Mike.
Just do that forever.
Just keep doing it. Still 3-1. God damn.
Well, the Blue Jays, they're doing pretty good.
Yeah?
They're 7-5.
Nice.
It doesn't sound that great, but a 12-game sample.
Right.
It's pretty good.
Still very early.
I can't remember who's at the top. I think the Dodgers are like 9-3 or 10-4.
God damn.
So they're doing pretty hot. But the Blue Jays started out right out of the gate playing the Yankees and the Red Sox, and they lost one to the Dodgers and the A's. So they played tough teams, but they got the series win on the Yankees and the Red Sox, so that's good. And then I don't remember who they play next, but their series with the Red Sox is over. I think they go back to Toronto soon. That'll be fun.
Hell yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else.
Yeah.
Keep watching for the Finding Nemo 3D story. Keep watching. I kind of want to just go ahead and tell it to make this episode more interesting.
Yeah.
But I also just want to tease it a little bit more. I just want to wait.
Just a little sample.
Yeah, just a little sample.
Yeah, let us know what we should do next week. Should we do the 3-4 artists with one album? Or should we random generate? At least one person, please help us. Probably going to be Damon saying
Anyone
Drake.
but Damon. Anyone but Damon. Well, we need to, maybe not next episode, but the week after, we can see about getting Damon on for Drake. Well,
We'll see what our schedule looks like.
Yeah. We're going to have, well, we also
pretty
need,
booked.
My thing is, it was so much fun having Jesse on, but not having a third, like, Shure mic is a pain in the ass.
A little tough.
So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll have him on. Maybe we won't. We will.
Eventually,
maybe
at some
not.
point.
Maybe not right now. Maybe after I get the shop building and stuff done, because it does get cramped and hot in here too. So maybe once we have
more
space, yeah, maybe that'd be better. God damn, I can't think of anything else to talk about.
Short and sweet one.
It is.
Did a little house cleaning.
Yeah. Talk
No one
sports.
really changed position, but
No.
we got it in our heads now. There's different genres, so we're not doing injustices to people anymore.
Right, it makes
Especially
more
Frank.
sense. Yeah, we did feel
I'd
the
still
worst
do.
about where Frank
I'm always
was.
going to feel bad about that. If I could apologize to his face, I would. Like, hey, man, you don't know this, but...
Sorry. I'm trying to think of if I have any like music I can recommend. If I can at least do that real
I
quick.
do. If you like country or folk music, I've been on a country kick because I haven't listened in a while. Benjamin Dakota Rogers. I'll make sure real quick, but I found him recently. He's pretty good. If you like Coulter Wall or people like Coulter Wall, he's kind of like that. The camera stopped. It was Benjamin Dakota Rogers.
What the fuck was that?
You finishing it for me?
Huh?
Was that you?
What?
Did you say Jers at the end of Rogers?
No.
I am hearing things. What was that? Anyway.
I don't have like, I don't know, some serious recommendations. Like, I did save a bunch of songs this morning on my way to work. Yellow Piss by City Morgue.
I forgot to listen to that.
Bad Day by Nick Caution. Nick is spelled N-Y-C-K. Yeah, N-Y-C. I'm assuming it's
wrong.
Nick. Maybe it's Night. I don't know. But it's got Denzel Curry in it.
Oh, nice.
Social Cues by Tizo Touchdown.
Tizo Touchdown's cool.
Hose at Trader Joe's by Chris Crack. London by, is it Bia? B-I-A? I don't know. It's got J. Cole in it, though.
That song's lit.
Fucking
The
sick.
music video is pretty sick, too.
We talked about it earlier. The Dreamville album, Stick. The opening song hits so goddamn hard. It's such a great way to open it. Circling the Drain by Microwave is a really good song. Yeah. And then Weed Pin by Drug Church. I don't know if I mentioned that last week. I probably did.
Yeah, you did.
I've been listening to those.
Solid.
Been listening to those a bunch.
Citizen dropped a new song, but I kept putting it off.
Yeah, I don't listen to that yet. I forget about Citizen.
Yeah. They're really notable when they have albums, but they're one of those bands, they drop a single and you're like, I'll just wait for the album.
Right.
No hate on Citizen.
No,
like
they're good.
Music.
Citizen, whatever happened to Citizen Cope? Are they still around?
Never heard of them.
Yeah, you have Let the Drummer Kick or whatever. You've heard that fucking song, dude.
Well,
Bro, don't even.
Is it one of those songs you don't know the title or the artist? Because that's probably what it is.
No, dude. Everyone knows.
Like, you know that one Beethoven song?
Everyone knows Citizen Cope, dude. We're going to have to, like, dub this part out real quick so I can show Mikey. But that, for some reason, I've just been thinking about them and Flowbots recently. You remember Flowbots?
Oh, Flowbots had, like, a...
TikTok beef?
With, what was it, Logan Paul?
Yeah.
But it was like an older Logan Paul song?
Yeah.
He doesn't even make music, I don't think.
Not anymore. I don't think.
But yeah, he like responded.
Logan
cool.
did?
No, Flowbots did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool guy. Not someone you think of. Or like Mike Posner.
Oh, god damn. 5-1.
Fucking hell.
At the end of the second.
They scored too quick because there were like 3 minutes left in the second.
What
we
the
mentioned
fuck?
it last.
Pull him. Put fucking Sorokin in. What the...
This... You remember how I said earlier it doesn't guarantee that you'll get the win?
Mm-hmm.
When you're up 4 in hockey, it kind of guarantees a win. I mean, there's always the possibility of catching up, but 5 goals is going to be tough.
God damn it, dude. These fucking losses haven't been good for my mental health either, I can tell you that. You know what might help it? Pasta. You wanna just call this episode here? Go get some pasta.
I feel like we're kind of running out of things that aren't way out of the realm of our podcast.
I mean, do you have a funny bit? You got a funny topic real quick, or like, you got a little joke?
Oh, let me see if anybody's responded to my TikTok.
Yeah, let's check in on that before we get out of here.
Nope, just getting more likes because I'm fucking right.
What are your views at now?
I'm at 25 likes, 18 comments. Somebody liked that person trying to explain samples to me, and she was slightly wrong. People are liking other comments that are people saying I'm a bozo, so they're just butthurt. 1273.
God damn.
God.
That makes me feel... The little video I put up of you doing the Ariana pose capped out at 6 likes, 851 views.
It deserves more likes than that. Go follow our TikTok.
Go follow all of our TikToks and the main TikTok.
What's your personal TikTok?
Ray Charles, son.
RAY.
RAYCHARLESSON.
There you go.
Ray Charles, son. That was the idea. So that's the joke.
His TikTok. Mine is at Mike Me Boy with an I, because I'm classy. So
what?
Yeah, go follow our personals. Go follow our main TikTok account. It is Out of Our League Pod.
How does this not have any views? How does our APR through the roof clip not have any views.
Zero
it has
views.
0.
What the fuck?
It's like one
No, it's got 4.
on mine. It shows 0.
Yeah, I've got 4 on mine. So who knows if I'm right?
What the fuck?
See, like 4 views.
That's one of our funniest.
And I put way too many hashtags on it.
Maybe that's why. Maybe it's too many
That shouldn't
hashtags.
mess up the algorithm.
I don't know, dude. Go follow all of our socials. Share this with your friends. Maybe not this episode. Maybe do the Ariana episode.
This is a great episode if you've been listening.
Yeah. This is for all the real
Real
leaguers. All the major
we're gonna
leaguers,
come-
dude.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
Major leaguers.
Yeah, dude.
Welcome to the majors.
This is for the... Oh, there's got to be a better name. This is...
Starters? They're the
Yeah,
starters.
the starters, dude. There we
What's
go.
up, man? We're the bench warmers.
Or is it the starters or roster?
Oh, we could do like our community is the roster. Yeah. And then you guys are the starters.
Yeah. Fuck yeah,
welcome
dude.
welcome to the roster.
Welcome to the roster, dude.
That sounds natural. I like it.
that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice. Share it with your friends so they can be on the roster, dude. We need to fill this bitch up. We're way under cap right now.
We got so much
We gotta
air quote money to spend on you guys.
we got so much free space, so we need, we're just trying to pick up every free agent we can right now.
A lot
So
of positions need to be filled.
yeah, share it with everyone you know. Follow all of our socials.
Show us some love on socials.
Yeah, go call people idiots on Mikey's TikTok.
Yeah, go help me fight this war
Yeah,
I'm
help.
fighting on my own. I'm army of wanting this bitch.
I tried to help, and for some
Yeah.
reason my comment got deleted. Like as soon as I posted it.
Someone hacked him. Was like, no, you can't help him.
Right? I don't
Let him drown.
know what the deal is. It's
If you have music recommendations, let us know.
Not
If you want to
Damon.
be on an episode and you're not, states away and a complete stranger, then we would love to have you on.
yeah.
If you have comments about previous episodes, this would have been a great episode to do that for. We could start doing that. If
We
you have,
can. We have to get comments first.
Yeah.
So
I need to check our email. I haven't done that since we made it pretty much.
I did like a month ago when there wasn't anything there.
See, like, you guys need to email us outofourleaguepod@aol.com. Do it. But yeah, give us some love. Show other people that we exist.
Who the fuck? Hang on.
I'm gonna check our email. We have 118 unread. Is it any of you guys?
I don't think so. Is that did a little ass kid just come up to my door? What the fuck?
Hi, I live in the neighborhood. Get the fuck out of here.
It wasn't. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you guys haven't emailed us with recommendations, and you guys don't DM us recommendations
No.
either. We need to make a really big list. We have a big list, and we're going to get through all of those eventually. We need
Eventually.
as many as possible.
We can say this real quick too. We got to wrap it up. I feel like we're just rambling, but
We are for sure.
real quick. We had an idea to try to start doing like a bi-weekly video or monthly video that's kind of like a vlog style thing where it's us doing like sports challenges against each other. So like going to a batting cage, going to Top Golf, going to an actual golf course.
Fuck.
Yeah. Going to a putt-putt. Maybe we'll start at putt-putt. We joked about how funny it would be to try to go, like, see how hard it'd be to rent out a ice rink
Yeah.
and, like, shoot some pucks around. Or even just on PlayStation. Play MLB The Show, Skater XL, NHL, all that. So if you like the idea of that, let us know if you think that'd be a fun series. We want to try to do more, We want to try to give y'all as much as we can content-wise.
It's also
So-
something we want to do anyway.
Right. No, we think it would be fun too. But like, if you're listening and you think that's a cool idea, let us know, please. Other than that, bye
Bye-bye
now.
now.